Hey y'all, I'm super excited about today. If you could tell by the title of this video, we are making fish sticks with hearts of palm, y'all. So I have my Vigo brand of hearts of palm, and I am so excited, y'all, because we have nori furikake, y'all. This is rice seasoning. I absolutely love this stuff. It's really good. It's basically seaweed flakes and sesame seeds, and it makes everything taste like seafood. I have my lemon pepper, some Old Bay seasoning, and I'm not going to use too much of that, but yeah, I have that, and I may use the garlic. So I've already I rinsed them off and towel dried my hearts of palm. So I'm just going to go in and slice each one in half. So yeah, I'm gonna slice each piece in half, and y'all, these are layered. Hearts of palm is pretty much the tender part of palm trees, and so yeah, they have somewhat of a bitter taste to them. So if you want, you could also soak them in some water before you begin to cook them. You can use them for salads or soup, maybe even appetizers. It's pretty much what we're going to do today. I mean, fish sticks could be an appetizer, but yeah, they're going to be dinner for today. And I normally would cut them in half and in half again, but these are for me. I did give some to my kids, of course, but for the kids, I would cut them in half. Anyway, I'm going in with the nori furikake, and I'm going to put that down first. And then I'm going to go in with some lemon pepper, just a little bit, because normally, like when I would have fish, whether it was perch or red snapper, whatever type of fish I would cook, I would always season it with lemon pepper only. Lemon pepper is my best friend. But anyway, I go in next with a little bit of the Old Bay seasoning. And then I'm going to use just a pinch of the garlic, y'all. So yeah, I guess that wasn't a pinch, but you get the idea. So I'm going to now go on with some grapeseed oil. I'm going to use a little bit of that oil to drizzle over the hearts of palm, because I feel like it'll allow the seasonings to really stick and allow it to marinate pretty well. So yeah, go in and just massage it and get it in there real good. So yeah, I had to turn off that alarm if you heard it. But anyway, we're going to just continue to massage these things and let them sit to the side so that they can marinate a little bit. And right here, I'm just pretty much pulling some of the pieces apart because they wouldn't just stick. So I sort of pull them apart. And right here, I'm just trying to get a little bit of that seasoning on the inner parts of it, but it's okay. I'm gonna season up my flour as well. So now we have the dredging station, y'all. And in this bowl, I just have a little bit of all-purpose flour, about 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I added some baking powder to that. So over here, I also have my fish fry, just some regular fish fry. I think I got the Louisiana brand. You can use whatever brand you like. You can use the breading brand, but I used the crunchy brand because I didn't want it to have that breaded texture. So I'm going to sit the not nori furikake, y'all, but the hearts of palm to the side and go in with a little bit of soy milk. I typically wouldn't use it, but that's all I had on hand. That's the only plain milk I had on hand. The other milk was vanilla almond milk. And of course, we can't use the vanilla flavored milk. So I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the soy milk. For some reason, I had to add more and add more again because, like I said, for some reason, it wouldn't give me the consistency that I was looking for. So go in with a little more. And then once you feel like you have a good consistency or you have enough milk, you add you some Old Bay seasoning and nori furikake. And I added these two because, you know, you want your breading to pretty much give you that fish-like taste. So that's why I added those two in there. And I'm going to just stir it until I feel like the lumps are pretty much gone. You don't want any clumps. Over here, I was just putting my oil to the side so that my pan can heat up. But you don't want any clumps in it, but you also don't want to over stir it. So, yeah, you just stir it up a little bit and get most of those lumps out of there. And set it all to the side so we can go ahead and begin dipping the fish. So, yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. I have that out of the way. Now it's time to start dipping the hearts of palm. You just pretty much take one and you dredge it in the wet batter. Then you're going to turn around and dip it in the dry. And you want to make sure you pretty much get like an even coat on it, because you don't want to have any of the fish sticks half wet batter, half dry batter. I was going for more of a crunchy like fish. So yeah, let's sit these to the side, finish up the rest, and get ready to fry them. So here we have our oil. It's been heated. I left one of the fish, quote unquote fish sticks. I left one without the dry batter so we could see how that turned out. Down goes Frazier. Oh, yes, ma'am. Look at that. That grease was well and ready. So, yes, honey. You can fit about a good 4 in here, maybe 4 to 5. And I think it's about 4 cups of oil in that pot. So, yeah, with 4 cups of oil, you're pretty much deep frying it. And, yeah, we're going to let these do what it's going to do. I think I'm going to add another one in there. Yeah, about 4 to 5 pieces, and that should be good. And it typically takes about 2.5 to 3 minutes for it to fry, because, I mean, you can eat it without frying them. You know, it's not something that will, you know, make you sick or anything like that. You can eat them raw, I should say. So, yeah, I just pretty much let them fry for a good 3 minutes and let them crisp up really, really well. I'm going to let this sit here and do what it's going to do, y'all. Look at that grease. If you don't want to use grease, you can always batter up the fish the way that we did it a little while ago. Put it on parchment paper and then place it into the oven for about 20 minutes, I would say. 15 to 20 minutes. And on maybe like 350 degrees. Everything is 350 degrees. But yeah, anywhere from 350 for about 350 to 375 for 15 minutes. So yes, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Yes, honey, they look pretty crisp. I took 2 out of the pot, and so I'm going to go ahead and let these sit for a little bit longer and pull them out and plate so that you can see how I plated this, y'all. Surprise! Fish and grits, honey. How many of y'all know about the fish and grits combination? It's not like it's a new thing, but it is a true thing. Y'all, this is what we end up with. And I was so excited about my grits, y'all, just because I hadn't had them in a while with fish, especially vegan fish sticks. So that was pretty interesting. I'm going to grab me a spoon really quickly so I can go in, honey. Go in on the grits. So, yes. And the grits were pretty creamy. I don't know. Some people don't add milk to their grits, and some people don't add. Some people add chicken stock. I never knew that. You can always add vegetable stock to your grits. But anyway, y'all, this is not the grit show. Let's get into these fish sticks, honey. The batter was definitely crispy. So that was a good thing. It was crispy. But like I said, I probably should have cut them in half and half again like I would for my kids. Because for me, it was pretty thick. But the taste, honey, oh yes, ma'am, that was good. So yes, y'all, try this and let me know how you like it. If you decide to try this recipe, let me know how you like it. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.